All right, good morning. This is Mayor Steve Wilder for the City of North Canton Board of Control virtual meeting for Thursday, September 24th at 2020 at 11:01. We'll call for roll call. Mayor Wilder is present. Director of Finance, Gina Alabak.
Present.
Director of Law, Wayne Boyer.
Present.
Patrick Gioio, Director of Administration.
Present.
And joining us, all members are present. Let the record reflect that we have joining us this morning is Rob Graham, our city engineer. And also assisting us is Ms. Kelly Hart, our administrative specialist. The agenda item today is the Pittsburgh Milton Carousel Water Line Replacement Project. Participation in a three-way contract with the Stark County Board of Commissioners, holding and said contract and award to Superior Paving and Materials Incorporated in the amount of $596,577.55 to complete the project. I'm going to ask for Mr. Diorio or Mr. Rob Graham to give us a little background on this project as we consider approval.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is Engineer Graham. This project is a little bit unique compared to most of our projects where the city, bids a project and awards a contract. This project, we have $249,950 in community development block grant, and that's administered by the Stark County Board of Commissioners. How that works is they bid the project. They hold the construction contract. They pay that first almost $250,000, then hand the balance of the project, any invoices to whatever the ultimate cost is, back to the city for payment. This project, we entered into an agreement to do such via Ordinance 33/2020 earlier this year. So the commissioners actually opened bids on August 18th, 2020. We had estimated the project at just under $800,000. They had 5 bidders, as Mayor Wilder said. Superior Paving was the low bidder at $596,577.55. The high bid was up over $826,000. So got big range of bids there. And what the Commissioner's Office has done has sent us basically a three-way contract that kind of sums up what I just described, and they're asking us to execute that. And so in doing that, we would be using roughly $300,000 from our 651 account, the water account that we did indeed have in the 2020 budget. And with that background, I guess I'd get to my recommendation that I would recommend to the Board of Control that they go ahead and execute that agreement with the commissioners so they can award the project to Superior Paving.
Mr. Graham, this is Patrick, and so one question I would have would be what happens on this water line replacement project should they encounter some type of unknown circumstance that would cause the project to be more expensive than what we believe it to be?
Yeah, great question. And with that, the way it works is in this agreement is the commissioners will pay out the first $249,950. Any dollar after that would be up to the city of North Canton to pay the contractor, whether that's the contract price or if we have some savings in the field, or worst case scenario, we run into unforeseen issues that would result in a change order. The city would be on the hook for that. No different than any other contract. It's just with this one, the commissioners, we've been awarded that $249,950, and they handle that. Whether it's $10,000 over that or $10 million, it's up to the city of North Canton to pay any overruns.
So the project amount is $596,000 and change.
Mm-hmm.
That's for the water line replacement.
Right.
And almost $50,000 is coming from the county commissioners regardless of the
Right.
cost.
Absolutely, yep.
And what did we budget in our budget for this project?
We budgeted a total of $750,000. $250,000 was the grant. Then we had set aside an additional $500,000 in the water account. If we executed at this $596,000, we would still be roughly $150,000 under our allocation.
Very good. Thank you.
Any other discussion on the item?
Yeah, Mrs. Graham, this is Law Director Boyer. I have one quick follow-up question on what you just stated. In relation to the change orders, the contract makes somewhat discussion related to properly approve and execute the change orders for increases to be paid for by the city up and above the contract price. Is there a set standard or set operating order
Yeah, for this contract, it's a little bit different because again, it's a contract that Superior has with the Stark County Board of Commissioners. So any change order, whether it's a deletion change order at the end, if we're a little under on some quantities, or if it's a significant overrun, at the end of the job there'll be a change order, one way or another, to establish that final contract price above or below the $596 and change, and those change orders will be done under the format that the Stark County Board of Commissioners uses. We would approve it here, and then ultimately the Board of Commissioners on a Wednesday afternoon would either approve or deny said change order.
Would the Board of Commissioners be looking for our input before they made their decision?
Absolutely. Basically, our approval or disapproval would likely be a recommendation as to what we would like to see happen. Yep.
For just as comparative purposes, would you care to explain if this was one of our standard projects, how the change orders would work and how we have a mechanism with city council in certain circumstances, how that works?
Right. It's described in our city charter how we handle change orders. I believe, without having it memorized, if it's under 10% of the contract amount, that we basically, administration along with 3 council persons, approve a said change order. If it's over 10% of the amount, it goes to the full council for approval.
All right, very good. Is there any other comments or concerns to bring before the board?
I would make a motion to approve the Pittsburgh Milton Carousel Water Line Replacement Project in the amount of $596,577.55 to Superior Paving Materials, Inc.
We have a motion on the floor by Mr. DiOrio. Could I have a second on that motion? Ms. Alabak seconds. Again, any other discussion? If not, I'll call for a roll call vote. Mayor Wilder says yes. Mr. DiOrio?
Yes.
Ms. Alabak?
Yes.
And Mr. Boyer?
Yes.
4 yeses for approval of the motion. With no other business before the Board of Control, I'll make request a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
So moved by DiOrio, seconded by Alabak. Very fine. Roll call vote. Mayor Wilder, yes. Mr. DiOrio,
Yes.
Ms. Alabak, and Mr. Boyer. Thank you. The meeting stands adjourned. Thank you for your time and attention to this matter.